My name's Jake Blatnick. I'm 22. I've been skating for about 18 years. When I grow up, I want to be a fireman or a policeman. Nah, I'm just kidding. I want to be Superman, but I couldn't, so I chose the closest career, which is being a plumber. But ultimately, I'd like to just shred for a living, which would be really cool, which is really hard to do, so I try and be more realistic. So I chose a job where I can shred and make money too as a living. But that's mostly, I want to keep being a plumber, but in the end, I mostly just want to flip houses, just like the Property Brothers, you know, make some cash flow, and then build a skate park in my backyard, and then just shred all the time. That'd be sweet. I did go to school for like 2 years in a community college out in California. The only thing that I regret really is, I can't say I regret it because I didn't know what I wanted to do. Just like I was in the 2 years of community college, even if I was staying there for another 2 years, I'd still be like, oh, I want to be a businessman, or give me a business and management degree and I'll go out and find a job, you know. So I literally didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know my path. And my uncle, he's like, well, you should try plumbing, you know. So I tested it out, and then my manager just talked me into it like that. They're like, you know, this is a set career. You can go somewhere here, you know. And I felt like I found my home and my place. And I was like, it's pretty cool saying like, oh, I'm a plumber. They're like, oh, but you're 22, you know. You're not a 45-year-old fat guy with a butt crack. I'm like, no, I'm a 22-year-old with a six-pack and a skateboard, so. I'm more of a hands-on person. I've always been like that my whole life. I like taking things apart and just taking, not really like computers or stuff like that, but just more simple things. And just plumbing is just really awesome because it kind of was my escape, because I didn't feel like I was the most smartest in the classroom and stuff, and with academics. I don't know. I always was. I had ADHD, and I was always looking out the window, like I want to go do something else, something I want to focus on. So it's really cool to like go out and go into someone's house, and they say, "Oh my gosh, all this is wrong, and I don't know what's going on," and then I have the answer to it. And it's really cool knowing that knowledge and knowing the answer to someone's problem. It just feels really helpful and awesome.
We didn't want to like leave each other, so I was like, do you want to walk my dog with me? And he said, yeah. He brought his skateboard, we went to the skate park, and he just shredded. Like, he went out and he was sweaty and he was breathing, you know. I was just like, oh my god, he's this kid. It's like, what the fuck? And I don't know if he did a backflip that day, but he was throwing something, like just air, you know. It's cool to see someone love something, because you're like, you worked for that. You know, like, something about dedication, you know.
I love skateboarding. It's real good. It's good for the soul and the heart. Get your mind off things. It's what you need in life. I'm more of a one-trick wonder, I feel like. Like, I focus on one thing and I just go as hard as I can and big as I can, just to be so different from everyone else. Because everyone can do a 360 flip or a kick flip if they try hard enough and do it over and over again. But it's really difficult for someone to do a backflip. So I'm just like, focus on something that others can't do and just stick at that. So I don't know if I can go pro with my one-trick wonders, but you never know. So maybe just focus on some more tricks that'll make more unique. But I definitely feel myself progressing, because even though I'm focused on this one trick, it's really neat because I go to these different skate parks and I try that one trick on a million different obstacles until I can, you know, do that universally anywhere. So it's pretty cool. I would like to be a pro skateboarder, but it's something that's really hard to achieve, and I just kind of look at it as this fun way to get out and about. Like, if it does happen, I'm not gonna fight and argue. I'd be like, yeah, let me in, let me jump in. But, you know, I'm not really out there searching like, oh, I gotta wake up early and become pro. You know, it's just more of a whenever I'm not working, get my mind off things and keep me smiling. That's what it's about.